Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Nation remembers former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee on his fourth death anniversary. Nagaland Government says blocking of national highways and public roads is a punishable offence. Minister for Rural Development Metsubo Jamir says his department will implement new system that will focus on income generation activities. And Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya, urges states and union territories for timely utilization of central funds. Now the news in detail. The nation is remembering Bharat Ratna, former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, on his fourth death anniversary today. He passed away on this day in 2018. Born on 25 December 1924 in Kwailor, Atal Bihari Vajpayee's contribution towards public life and India's development will always be cherished. President Draupadi Murmu, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Home Minister Amit Shah, former President Ramnath Kovind, BJP President J.P. Nadda, and other senior leaders visited Atal Bihari Vajpayee's memorial, Sadaiv Atal, in the national capital this morning and paid their floral tributes. Nagaland Chief Minister Niperio, paying his tributes to Atal Bihari Vajpayee on his death anniversary, said the historic statement Vajpayee made during his visit to Nagaland in 2003, recognizing the unique history and culture of the Nagas, will always be remembered. The Chief Minister said it was a defining moment in the relationship between the Nagas and the rest of India. Nagaland Government has said that blocking of national highways and public roads is a punishable offence. Home Commissioner Abhijit Sinha, through an office memorandum issued today, said that there has been instances of certain individuals, organizations and associations calling for bans, strikes, agitation involving blocking of national highways and public roads in the state as a mode of agitation to press their grievances. Sinha said any purported grievances for any agitation should be brought to the notice and pursued with a concerned government authority for appropriate action. He said any public gathering meant to express views or grievances without prior permission of the district authorities is illegal, and that blocking of national highways and public roads is a punishable offence under relevant sections of National Highway Act 1956, the Prevention of Damage to Public Property Act 1984 in the Indian Penal Code. Sinha further stated that in some cases, as a part of agitation to press for certain local demands, calls are given for disturbing celebrations of national days or forcefully preventing law-abiding citizens from participating in such celebrations and functions. The Home Commissioner said that any forceful act with intent to disturb the celebrations of national days is illegal and a serious offence, and that culprits are liable to be prosecuted under relevant sections of law. Minister for Rural Development Metsubo Jamir said his department will implement a new system that will focus on income generation activities. Speaking at the inauguration of the newly bought Mugukchung District Village Development Board Association today, Metsubo stressed on the need to check bogus job cards and called upon the issuing authorities to issue only to genuine persons. The minister expressed the need to check the drain of human resources from villages to towns and urged the village councils and VDPs to come up with ways to stop the migration of workforce. Metsubo further assured that due shares of the Department for Developmental Activities will be given to all respective villages and sought the cooperation of the village councils and VDPs for successful implementation of various schemes. Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya, has urged states and union territories for timely utilization of central funds to expedite implementation of people-centric health services at the grassroots and strengthening health infrastructure starting from block level. In a virtual interaction with the state health ministers to review the implementation of the flagship schemes, Mandaviya said that the union government has been working in the spirit of cooperative and collaborative federalism with states and union territories for creating, expanding and strengthening a multi-tier health infrastructure network across the country. While reviewing the progress of national COVID-19 vaccination campaign, Mandaviya urged the states to accelerate COVID precaution dose under vaccination Amrit Mahotsav by organizing vaccination camps at public places. Mandaviya further stated that the pandemic has taught us to invest in critical care infrastructure in every district and block. Mandaviya assured that Union Government is committed to supporting states in their efforts towards providing accessible, affordable, quality and equitable public health care services to the citizens. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Union Education and Skill Development Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has urged citizens to participate in the Citizen Survey for National Curriculum Framework for developing a new curriculum. Pradhan said a dynamic national curriculum framework in line with the new Education Policy 2020 will play a major role in achieving the goal of Viksit Bharat. Pradhan further said that the development of a vibrant, dynamic, inclusive and futuristic national curriculum framework is essential for integrating cultural rootedness along with global outlook, freeing education from the colonial hangover and instilling a deeper sense of pride in our next generations. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh handed over indigenously developed equipment and systems to the Indian Army in New Delhi today. These include Future Infantry Soldier as a System, New Generation Anti-Personnel Mine, Nipun, Rocket and Automatic Communication System with enhanced capabilities, upgraded sight system for tanks and advanced thermal imagers. The Defence Minister also virtually handed over state-of-the-art high-mobility infantry protected vehicles and assault boats which will enable troops deployed along the borders to quickly respond to any challenges. Singh exuded confidence that the equipment and systems will enhance the operational preparedness of the army and increase their efficiency. Singh further said the new developments are a shining example of the country's growing self-reliance prowess in partnership with the private sector and other institutions. Advisor for Youth and Sports Resources Zali Nekha today opined that the upcoming Hornbill Festival in December will open up more avenues for tourist guides, especially at Jugu Valley, where the state government will consider events to promote the eco-tourism for the valley. Gracing the inaugural function of the week-long training of youth advancement organized by South Nangami Youth Organization SAYO in collaboration with various government departments and organizations, Nika urged the youths to maintain discipline and punctuality throughout the training and take the training with utmost seriousness. President Sayo Medekrelia Mejura said the training will consist of sessions from various nodal departments and experienced officers for the youths to enhance their skills and knowledge on different sectors. Nagaland today reported 2 new cases of COVID-19, taking the total cases to 35,873. Of the new cases, 1 each was reported from Dimapur and Mukokchung. The state also recorded 8 recoveries, 6 of which were from Mon and 2 in Twensang. There are currently 29 active cases in the state. And now on 20 News, here are the main points again. Nation remembers former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee on his 4th death anniversary. Nagaland Government says blocking of national highways and public roads is a punishable offence. Minister for Rural Development Metsubo Jamir says his department will implement new system that will focus on income generation activities. And Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya urges states and union territories for timely utilization of central funds. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.